What will you do if you saw a suspicious text message from your spouse's phone? Talk to him about it. Tell him when you grabbed his phone his buddy had just texted him and it flashed, "You should send me a pic of the chick," and you were wondering what it was about. Internet strangers are going to have opinions all over the map on this one, ranging from, "This was the precursor to me finding out my husband was cheating on me," to, "This is typical banter between guys and it meant nothing." Honestly, the way that you came across the texts is very reasonable, and it makes sense why you would continue to read. Because of this, I'd bring it up to him. You can tell him how you saw them, how you were shocked because you'd never consider him to do anything that would break you trust, and ask for some more context so you can understand what's going on better instead of coming to your own conclusions. He may feel like you've broken his trust, which is also very valid, but at the end of the day, it was quite warranted and he'll have to understand that. Definitely talk to him. Go to the gym with him. I think the problem for Op is that he verbalized his thoughts to another person. Like men look, it's when they discuss with others about someone other than their significant others that women usually have a problem with it. To us it makes it more real and brings it into that gray area of, is he or isn't he straying from me? PPL say this is normal for guys, but I don't think y'all could handle if girl was texting the same way and you saw it. If he was just looking at other people, then that's normal behavior, but going out of his way to go to the gym, sometimes not for weightlifting but rather to check out a woman, is a red flag. I think you should bring it up to him. Even if it's really nothing like most everyone here is saying. It was important enough to you to have lots of emotions about it and made this post. If something's that important to you, I feel like you should share that with him. It seems like this bothering you and it's going to keep building unless you do something. I'd bring it up that when you grabbed his phone the other day for him, you noticed a text from his friend that mentioned, "You should send me a pic of that chick." Don't bring up reading more. Just say that and see what he says. Is he going to tell you the truth or lie? If he lies, tell him the rest of what you saw and ask what is going on. If he gets defensive, turn it back around on him. This isn't about me and what I came across. This is about you and the disrespect I feel. Again, if he gets defensive and says you're insecure or overreacting, ask him what exactly is overreacting about this. You are simply asking a question and want to know what your husband is up to and why he feels the need to turn this around on you and make it your fault. That it seems suspicious that he's getting so defensive over it. Hopefully he'll have a cool head and explain the situation. As someone who was with someone who cheated, though, they did the above and kept turning it around on me, gaslighting me, making me the problem, when in reality he had been cheating on me for years with multiple women. Keep calm. Have a level head. Do not yell or turn it into a fight. See how he reacts. People who get defensive and turn it around on you are hiding something and want to make you the enemy. So you see it as your fault. You feel bad and drop it and apologize to him, even though they are the problem. I'm a guy, and the fact his friend said that he was wearing glasses at the gym to check out other girls is gross and creepy. TBH, the fact he is even friends with him and saying stuff like that is creepy. When I'm at the gym, I'm not gawking at women. I'm working out. I am a guy and I don't talk to guy friends like this. Then again, I don't like to hang out with creeps. Even if your man isn't a creep, he sure hangs out with one. I have a theory that if you look through your partner's phone, you will find something that you won't like. Doesn't mean it's something you should worry about. Hence why I don't bother going through my husband's stuff, lol. Sounds like this is the case for you. There are a few things that raise flags to me. 1. Despite it being average bro talk, whether what he's saying is true or not. It's disrespectful towards not only his wife, but women, especially in his friend requesting he gets a sneaky pic of the chick in question. Why is this okay? Normalized behavior? Why should such disrespect and immaturity be brushed off? 2. Regardless of my previous thought, this could be chalked up to talk rather than actually being a full-fledged creep. Though I truly understand suspicions in that he switched from a close to gym to one 6 miles away. That's a bit too far of a distance for comfort. That would raise alarms, but you won't know unless you talk. And if you don't talk, your mind will run rampant with bad possibilities. Just create dialogue with him. It's going to well up inside you and explode in two manners and turn very ugly. Either in severe resentment or a lack of trust. Just get it out of the way and communicate to one another for understanding and clarity. I'm not trying to say that he's planning on cheating. But someone wouldn't drive 6 miles further just to look at a girl. Not to mention the fact that if you did bring this up and if he tries to claim you're invading his privacy by reading his text message, that's a pathetic cop-out. As a guy, it's worrying to see all of the "this is just how guys talk to each other" comments. I'd say that this is how creepy and severely off-putting guys talk to each other. Mentioning in verbal conversation that someone is attractive is fine, but this kind of thing is just so unappealing. In this specific instance though, it seems to me like your husband isn't leading it and is more trying to play along with the dumb guy talk to fit in with his friend's personality. A lot of guys are just worse in a group due to the assertion that this is how we're supposed to act. I'd be upset at this behavior and I find it extremely unattractive. But it's hard to say how serious it is. I wouldn't assume that he's cheating or anything. Wow, that's disrespectful of him. I don't know the guy, but it sounds like he was just trying to make conversation with his friend. Guys talk to each other like that. But even if he looked at another woman in the gym, it's not something to get worked up about. Leave. This would really hurt me. Yes, everyone is allowed to notice things, but that's eons away from moving gyms to be closer to the hot girl you see there. That's a violation in my book. I'd feel guilty as hell if I even thought of doing that, much less actually followed through on it. You've already checked his messages without his knowledge. In that regard, the trust is already damaged in your relationship. Both your trust in him and his trust in you when he finds out. Don't get me wrong. I understand why you did it, and I would do it myself 100 out of 100 times in the same situation. But that doesn't make it right. Your best bet is to talk to him. Quite literally and honestly explaining the sequence of events just like you did for us. All you can do then is respond and react according to how he takes it. Like others have said, it could be anything from empty machismo banter, including the girl not even existing if he's just acting up for his bro, all the way to precursor to cheating and anything in between. All I know is that you can't unread the messages, and that doubt will eat you up inside and likely cause its own damage. So talk to him and suck it up and deal with how the cards fall thereafter. Divorce.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. TooAfraidToAsk is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.